All right, welcome back. Today I want to talk about this family here, the Kushner family. Jared Kushner, looking very feminine there in the face. And here's his brother, Josh. Multi-billion-dollar portfolio from scratch. Well, I wonder how he did that. Amazing. I think many of us saw this a while back. Jared Kushner's latest surprise, he is registered as a female voter. Well, he's been voting as a woman for 8 years. I wonder why that is. Well, this could be a bit of true news, all right? Usually they give us fake news. Well, this is true news. Once in a while, they slip in a bit of truth. Jared Kushner's a woman, all right? He's an FTM. Natalie Hirschlag calls former classmate Jared Kushner a supervillain. So they're classmates, and Hirschlag, of course, from the Hirschlag fertility clinic family. So we know that Jared is married to a male-to-female tranny, pretty much well documented. Now let's take a look at the brother's wife. Well, look at that. What is that? Is that some kind of Anunnaki from the Jurassic Park island? So this is a supermodel named Karlie Kloss, who actually appears in a lot of commercials before I watch videos on YouTube. Those are Karlie Kloss's shoulders. So I ask you, are those male or female shoulders? What do you think? Who's the man? Who's the woman? Who's got the feminine face? Who's got the feminized face? There's a difference. Who's got male bone structure? Who walks like a woman? Who's got the female curves? Well, they look very similar, right? One's been feminized, and one could possibly already be feminine. What is going on here? All right, so very wealthy, powerful family associated directly with the Trump Meister, Karlie Kloss, with the skull. All right, look at how hard that skull is. Look at how broad those shoulders are. Come on. Look around you. Do you see any real women with a build like this? No, you don't. Trust me. Wide, thick, hard torso. All right, that's just the way it is. All right, it's a hard body. A hard body is a male body. I don't care how much a woman works out. Now those legs, look, I don't think those legs are hairy, but they look hairy in this photo. Maybe they are hairy. Just think, if those were hairy legs, it would be obviously male legs, right? We're used to seeing hair on men. Well, they take the hair off. These are smoothed out men with shoulders, all right? This is a supermodel with a waistband, right? Look at that. Bringing in the waist, giving us the old fake curve. They always do these bizarre poses. They'll do anything they can. They'll twist their body up like a pretzel just so we don't notice the male bone structure, like this, right? So even there, kind of bending the shoulders down makes them look more narrow, but these shoulders are pretty hopeless. These might even be wider than the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park, Laura Dern. These might be record-setting shoulders. Bend that body all over. See, there you can't tell, right? You just don't know what's going on. It doesn't even look human. Oh, yeah. Pretty tough tranny you got going on there. A Kushner Kloss tranny. Incredible girls with passion and purpose. Introducing today's most incredible girls. Well, very incredible because it's not even a girl. Best bodies in the world. Well, that's really just an average male body, really. Self magazine. Women's Health. Of course, you put a man on the cover of Women's Health, pretending to be a woman, right? That's one way to destroy the human race. Pretty clever. Hanging out at the game with the neck. Yeah, see, look at that man too, right? Most men don't look that feminine. And this one even looks more masculine than his brother. Come on, who's the man, who's the woman? Look at that. Who's on top? Oh, yes. We see more clearly now who the man is and who the woman is. Kind of looks like Taylor Swift there, doesn't it? What are you trying to tell us there with that sign? They're telling us who they really are, what they really are. Looking up at their ancestors. Classic male to female look going on there with Ivanka. And a classic FTM look going on there with Jared. They happen to believe in Judaism. Now, it's basically kind of like we've been invaded by aliens who control society. It's very similar, but they're demons in their androgynous bodies. They've achieved equilibrium. Lipstick, facial feminization. Ivanka's face has just been carved up, just as this one has as well. Are these people human? I'm not getting a human vibe at all with these people, to be honest. I mean, the word demon comes to mind. Alien comes to mind, too. And technically, that's, if you live in a foreign country, you're an alien, even if you're human. So these people are living in a foreign country. Earth is not their home. Look at that. What's going on there? What happened? It's shape-shifting, giving us a little bit of sorcery and witchcraft messaging going on here. I don't even like looking at this one. I might have to look away and just I might just have to stop the video. I'm looking away, and I can't look at this person. I apologize for putting this on your screen, but we have to know the enemy. We have to know what's going on. Whoa. The Anakim, here it is. A people great and many and tall as the Anakims. Giants. A people great and many and tall as the Anakims. But the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead. Them, they live. The winged entities have returned. What's your secret? Well, it's the secret doctrine. That's what we know what your secret doctrine is now. Ah, there's a winged entity over there on the left. Babylonian winged entity. Their ancestors. Ah, there they are, the twins, right? Hatched out of the same egg. Very similar features. And in fact, they're actually like best friends. Look at that. They could be twins. I'm getting a twin vibe going on here. Or a sister or brother, actually. They're both a bunch of trannies, right? So from the same petri dish, the shoulder to hip ratio, very similar. Skull, low body fat. Alien look going on there. Unstoppable, inseparable, adorable. Well, people are all from the same bloodlines. They believe their ancestors were angels, basically. By becoming androgynous, you become an angel again. It's an alien race, which means they're not from this earth. They're not from another planet. There are no planets. There are wandering stars. Now this one here, look at this one. Carly Kloss and Chanel Iman. Hanging out with the Iman. And look at this photo here. The dual-faced androgyne. There it is. They're telling us right there. That was a deliberate photo published. And here's our other look-alike. Possibly these guys come from the same batch as well. The Senate passed the criminal justice bill for Jared Kushner. It's a personal issue and a rare victory. It's good to know this guy's in charge of the prison system now. Who's he going to lock up? I can hear the faint sound of the guillotines being sharpened. Since the world is now celebrating a pagan holiday called Easter, let me talk about the eggs. This is from Blavatsky's The Secret Doctrine. The little ones of the earlier subraces were entirely sexless, shapeless even for all one knows. But those of the later subraces were born androgynous. It is in the third race that the separation of sexes occurred. From being previously asexual, humanity became distinctly hermaphrodite. Hermes Aphrodite, right? Or bisexual. And finally, the man-bearing eggs began to give birth, gradually and almost imperceptibly in their evolutionary development, first to beings in which one sex predominated over the other, and finally to distinct men and women. Let us take the egg-born race first. Whatever origin be claimed for man, his evolution took place in this order. 1, sexless, as all the earlier forms are. 2, then by a natural transition, he became a solitary hermaphrodite, a bisexual being, or androgynous, right? And 3, finally separated and became what he is now. The United Nations was established to put these kind of beliefs into action. And of course, they're now voting on the Androgyny Act to make androgyny the law of the land. And soon human beings will all be born from some kind of breeding program, and they will all be androgynous again, as it was in the Golden Age. The Golden Age of Abomination. All right, thanks for watching.